Sean, one of the companies due to make another big splash this Tuesday is Faraday Future. The Chinese-backed startup caused a big stir at the last edition of this event with a very sexy-looking concept car, a racing car. We should have some images of that for you just to refresh our memories. Now they're promising something different, a production car that you and I could buy and drive. Early demonstrations of this model suggest it might be able to do 0 to 60 miles an hour in less than 3 seconds. It's something of a local story as well here in Las Vegas. Faraday Future is building a production facility on the outskirts of the city in order to deliver that model to consumers, they say, potentially this year. Not without its share of controversy, though, this company. There have been rumours of reports of financial problems, some high-level departures from the company. And in fact, that production facility I just mentioned, well, work stopped on that at the tail end of last year, essentially over reports of unpaid bills. Well, Faraday Future's reply to all of this has been wait and see what we unveil here at CES. It's generating lots of buzz on social media. They're teasing us with little glimpses of this car that they say they can deliver over the next year or so. Another company that knows a little bit about pressure and has certainly understood that in the last few months is Samsung. You might remember the Galaxy Note 7 disaster, Samsung having to scrap an entire range of its flagship phones because of exploding batteries. And CES is the first event of this size that Samsung has to really address those concerns and tell us what kind of smartphones it's going to unveil. For many people, though, it's more important that Samsung regains some kind of customer trust. In just a few minutes, fire engulfs this mock-up of an aircraft during safety testing for transporting lithium-ion batteries. They're similar to those that began catching fire in Samsung's flagship Galaxy Note 7 smartphone last summer. Even replacements were at risk. A US flight had to be evacuated after one of the devices started smoking.
When this spark occurs, locally it can reach very, very high temperatures. And with that high temperature, the materials that the battery consists of start to break down and generate more heat.
Samsung had to completely scrap the Galaxy Note 7 less than 2 months after it was launched. It's expected to take a $3 billion hit in lost profits, and yet Samsung's share price bounced back quickly, with one poll suggesting the crisis did no lasting harm to its reputation. Marketing experts believe transparency is the key to winning back customer trust.
Be prompt, be obvious, admit it's your fault, stop pointing fingers, take responsibility, weather the storm. And there are studies that show that when companies do this right, over a period of 18 months, consumer confidence does come back, but it takes time.
Scientists say it may be possible in the future to eliminate battery explosions with reinforced encasements. For now, using safer materials is an option, but there's a crucial trade-off.
The problem with them is that most of these safer materials, more stable materials, don't provide the same energy density and power density that are required to operate such advanced smartphones for an entire day.
And at a time when we need our phones for just about everything, consumers are demanding more, not less power.